I promise to be impartial in the making of this video.
And you went impartial with this topic? Really?
Yeah, you're right. I can't lie to these people.
Down to the wire.
How's it going, guys? I'm Shawn and this is Down to the Wire.
So for those of you that don't know, this Saturday is El Clasico. And since my buddy Andres isn't here, and he is a big Barcelona fan, I guess that means I'm allowed to trash talk as much as I want. But as tempting as that is, I'm not going to do it because he is a good friend of mine, and I'm trying to preview both teams.
Barcelona sucks.
I don't know who said that, but it clearly wasn't me.
Although whoever it was, I do agree with them. Barcelona sucks. Lionel Messi may be good, but he doesn't pay his taxes. Therefore, he sucks. Luis Suarez sucks. And Neymar, well, he should just go play for Team Italy already instead of playing for Brazil because, well, you know.
That's it, I swear. No more trash talking.
Bale looking to use his pace. Well, he was taken out of it by Bartra, or tried to,
anyway,
but the referee's played a good advantage. Bale using that pace. Can he finish it? Oh, what a goal! Solo spectacular from Gareth Bale to probably win the Copa del Rey.
Seriously? Who keeps putting those videos on the screen? I mean, it's amazing and all, but I'm trying to do a video here. But in all seriousness, although we're only 13 games into the season, this game is huge. Let's start with the facts, shall we? Fact number one of Madrid's stars is injured and won't be playing this game. And his name is Gareth Bale. For those of you that don't know, Gareth Bale will be out for 4 months after undergoing successful ankle surgery. But don't go panicking just yet, Real Madrid fans, because even though he is a huge part to this team's lineup, Real Madrid have only lost 2 games out of 51 without him in the lineup. And that's because this team has a lot of good players on their bench. So when a player like Gareth Bale gets injured, someone's just waiting to get into that lineup, take his place, and prove themselves. And it hasn't only been bad news for Real Madrid. They are expected to get Casemiro, Toni Kroos, and Morata back from injury really soon. In fact, it's rumored that Casemiro could be in the lineup against Barcelona. Another fact is Barcelona is struggling. They are 8-3-2 this season and have drawn their last 2 La Liga games. Real Madrid have 33 points this season and are 6 points ahead of Barcelona. And had it not been for that dreadful mistake when Real Sociedad scored a perfectly legitimate goal against Barcelona and it was called back by the referee, well then it could be an 8-point differential between Barca and Real Madrid right now instead of 6. But don't worry just yet, Barcelona fans, because Andres Iniesta is set to return against Real Madrid. And this is huge because Barca has struggled without him. In fact, their 3 losses in all competitions this season have come when Iniesta is not there. The fact is that although Iniesta is getting up there in age, he is still a huge part to this Barcelona lineup. When he's in the lineup, Barcelona are just better. They are better at winning the ball back, they are better at counter-attacking, they are better at moving that ball up the pitch because he is such a creative player. And yeah, Barcelona did try a couple of things when Andres Iniesta was out of the lineup. One of those things were starting Andre Gomes in the midfield, but that didn't work out so well. As talented as Andre Gomes is, he just isn't working out for Barcelona. He was brought in to provide some depth in the midfield, show off his creativity, score some goals, and get some assists. However, he's done none of that. He has not only struggled on the ball, but off the ball as well, as he hasn't made any really dangerous runs, and off the ball, he's not really commanding space. So since that wasn't working out, Iniesta back is huge, and just the right time. Another plus to having Iniesta back is Messi can go back to the wing, instead of having to worry about playing in the midfield. This allows for Neymar, Suarez, and Messi to play their original positions with Iniesta being the creator. So what does Real Madrid have to do in order to beat this team in the Camp Nou? And I know a lot of you are saying, Real Madrid against Barcelona in the Camp Nou? It should be Barca's win. No. It's not that straightforward anymore. Real Madrid have gotten better and better when it comes to going into the Camp Nou and getting a result. And if there's one thing Real Madrid likes to do, it's silence the crowd.
Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo! But not just silences the Camp Nou, but silences Barcelona's chances of the championship.
Good times. But seriously, I feel like Real Madrid must really pressure Busquets. And I know some of you are like, really? Busquets? He's not really that dangerous. And you're right, he isn't that dangerous, but he's still good. Busquets, and Barcelona in particular, are used to having time on the ball. They're used to having 4 or 5 different passing options when they get the ball. But I feel like if Busquets is pressured right from the get-go, as soon as he gets that ball, cut off his passing lanes, and he may only have one pass left, and it may not be the best one. By doing this, Real Madrid are forcing them to go back instead of forward. This also gives them a chance to win the ball in the midfield rather than in their own box. By winning the ball in the midfield, they can counter-attack quicker and force pressure back on Barcelona. In order to execute that plan right though, they need the right midfielders. And Zidane has a lot to pick from. Like I mentioned, Casemiro is eligible to come back into the lineup. But who do you take out? You're not going to take out Modric from the lineup. So who do you sacrifice? Well, I feel like Modric and Kovacic have developed some serious chemistry. And really, why break something when it's going so well? Isco is a tremendous player, and watching him play and watching his creativity is awesome. But it feels like he is the logical one to put on the bench in replacement for Casemiro. And that's just because Casemiro played so well when Real Madrid beat Barcelona 2-1 last season. He was pretty much a wall in that game. It was really rare when a Barcelona player got past him. And by doing this, he's stopping Barcelona's rhythm and he's allowing his team to take the ball and try to create a chance for themselves. Another thing that's rumored is that Barcelona might try playing a back three. And if they do this, it may not be the smartest idea. Now, they use this tactic against Manchester City, but Manchester City, in my opinion, is not that lethal on the counterattack. They just don't have the quality up front like Real Madrid has. And not to mention that Real Madrid are known for letting their right back and left back fly up the pitch and join the attack. So if timed correctly, one mistake from Barcelona, and it could be a huge counter going the other way. And let's not even mention that Real Madrid does have one of the best goal scorers in the world. And Barca fans, I know exactly what you guys are thinking. But Messi's the best in the world. Well, guess what?
It doesn't matter what you think!
Yeah, that's right. And if you're mad, well, you can come talk to me when Messi actually wins something with Argentina. But before anyone yells at me, I'm going to stop it here. All I'm hoping for is that this game provides excitement and a lot of skill. And potentially a lot of goals. This game has some serious potential. And there's a lot on the line. Because if Real Madrid win, Barcelona's title hopes could be over. A Real Madrid win means a 9-point gap in the standings between Barcelona and Real Madrid. And we all know Barca and Real Madrid don't drop many points. So a 9-point gap could just be too much for Barcelona. So what do you guys think? Who's going to come out on top? I think my choice is obvious. So that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. This could potentially be my last solo video for a while because Andres, I think, is supposed to be back next week. We'll see. With that being said, hit like if you like this video, hit subscribe if you really like it. You can watch my last video right up there. And as always, don't forget to share. We appreciate the support. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to check out my Twitter page. I'll provide a link in the description below. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.